Welcome back to Easy English Talk Podcast.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Easy English Talk Podcast. It's great to have you with us today. Hi, Priya. How has your day been so far?
Hi, Ryan. My day has been really good, thank you. I spent some time reading this morning, which always helps me start the day well. How about you?
That sounds peaceful. My day has been busy but productive. I had a few things to organize, but I'm happy to be here now with all of you listening.
It's always nice to connect with our listeners and share something meaningful.
Absolutely. So, to everyone listening or watching right now, we'd love to know where you're joining us from today. Are you at home, at work, or maybe walking somewhere? Please share in the comments below. And we're really curious to know if this podcast is helping you improve your English and also helping you grow as a person. Your thoughts mean a lot to us, so please let us know.
Yes, we really value your feedback. It helps us understand what's working and what you'd like to hear more about.
Today, we are discussing 5 life lessons you must learn before it's too late.
This is such an important topic, Ryan. I think many people spend years without learning these lessons, and that can lead to regret.
Exactly. And the truth is, time moves faster than we think. The earlier we understand these lessons, the better our lives become. So, if you stay with us until the end of this episode, you'll walk away with clear ideas that can truly change how you think and live.
These aren't just theories or nice words. These are real, practical lessons that anyone can apply starting today.
Right. And I think one of the biggest reasons people don't learn these lessons early is because life keeps them distracted. We're so busy with daily tasks that we forget to stop and think about what really matters.
That's very true. We focus on what feels urgent, but we ignore what's actually important. And then one day we look back and realize we missed something.
Yes, and that's the problem we want to talk about first. People often live their lives on autopilot. They follow routines, they do what others expect, but they don't take time to reflect.
And when you don't reflect, you don't grow. You keep repeating the same patterns even if those patterns aren't helping you.
Exactly. So the real problem is not that people don't want to learn, it's that they don't realize they need to learn until it's too late.
And by the time they realize it, they've already lost time, energy, or opportunities they can't get back.
That's why we want to share these 5 lessons with you today, because understanding them now can save you from so much pain and confusion later.
So let's start with the first lesson. Ryan, what's the first lesson people need to learn?
The first lesson is this: you cannot please everyone, and trying to do so will only hurt you.
This is such a powerful lesson, and so many people struggle with it. We grow up believing that being liked by everyone is important, but that's simply not possible.
Exactly. And the problem is, when you try to please everyone, you end up losing yourself. You say yes when you mean no, you hide your true opinions, you change your behavior depending on who's around you.
And that's exhausting. It drains your energy and makes you feel like you're not living your own life.
Right. So the solution here is to accept that not everyone will like you, and that's completely okay. You don't need everyone's approval to live a good life.
In fact, when you stop trying to please everyone, you actually become more authentic, and authentic people attract the right kind of relationships.
Yes. The people who truly matter will respect you for being honest, even if they don't always agree with you. And the people who only like you when you please them aren't worth your time.
So focus on being true to yourself. Speak your mind respectfully, set boundaries, and don't be afraid to disappoint people sometimes.
It's not about being rude or selfish, it's about understanding that your peace and integrity are more important than temporary approval.
And when you live this way, you feel lighter. You stop worrying so much about what others think, and you start living according to your own values.
Exactly. Now let's move to the second lesson. The second lesson is that failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of success.
This is something many people misunderstand. They see failure as something negative, something to avoid at all costs.
Yes, and because of that fear, they don't take risks. They stay in their comfort zone and never try new things.
But the truth is, every successful person has failed many times. Failure teaches you what doesn't work, and that knowledge helps you find what does work.
Right. So the problem is not failure itself. The problem is how we react to failure. If we see it as the end, we give up. But if we see it as a lesson, we keep moving forward.
Exactly. And the solution here is to change your mindset about failure. Instead of fearing it, embrace it as a normal part of growth.
When you try something and it doesn't work, ask yourself, what did I learn from this? That simple question turns failure into progress.
And remember, failing at something doesn't mean you are a failure. It just means you tried something that didn't work this time.
Yes, the more you fail, the more you learn, and the more you learn, the closer you get to success.
So don't let fear of failure stop you from taking action. Take small steps, try new things, and be willing to make mistakes.
Because the only real failure is not trying at all.
Absolutely. Now, what's the third lesson?
The third lesson is that time is your most valuable resource, and once it's gone, you can never get it back.
This is something people understand intellectually, but they don't really feel it until later in life.
Right. When you're young, time feels endless. You think you have all the time in the world to do what you want, but time passes faster than we realize.
And the problem is, people waste time on things that don't matter. They spend hours on distractions, or they delay important decisions because they think they'll have time later.
Yes. They say, I'll start that project next month, or I'll spend time with my family when I'm less busy. But next month comes and they're still not ready, and before they know it, years have passed.
So the solution is to become more intentional with your time. Think carefully about how you spend each day.
Ask yourself, is what I'm doing right now bringing me closer to the life I want? If the answer is no, then it's time to make a change.
And this doesn't mean you have to be productive every single moment. Rest and relaxation are important too, but be intentional about it. Choose rest when you need it, not as an escape.
Exactly. Also, prioritize the people and activities that truly matter to you. Don't wait for the perfect moment to spend time with loved ones or to work on your dreams.
Because the perfect moment doesn't exist. The only moment you have is right now.
Yes, so use your time wisely. Say no to things that drain you and say yes to things that align with your values and goals.
And remember, you can always make more money, but you can never make more time.
That's very true. Now let's talk about the fourth lesson. The fourth lesson is that your health is your foundation, and without it, nothing else really matters.
This is another lesson people learn too late. They spend their younger years ignoring their health, thinking they're invincible.
Yes, they work long hours, skip meals, don't exercise, and don't get enough sleep. And they think it's fine because they feel okay in the moment.
But the body keeps track. All those unhealthy habits add up over time, and eventually they catch up with you.
Right. And then one day you face health problems that could have been prevented. And when your health is gone, everything else becomes harder.
You can't enjoy your success if you're sick. You can't spend quality time with loved ones if you don't have energy. Your health affects every part of your life.
So the solution is simple but powerful. Make your health a priority starting today. Don't wait until something goes wrong.
Eat nutritious food, move your body regularly, get enough sleep, and manage your stress. These are basic things, but they make a huge difference.
And it doesn't have to be complicated. You don't need to follow extreme diets or spend hours at the gym. Just make small, consistent choices that support your well-being.
For example, take a short walk every day, drink more water, go to bed a little earlier. These small actions build up over time.
Yes, and also, don't ignore warning signs. If something feels wrong with your body, see a doctor. Don't wait until it becomes serious.
Prevention is always easier than treatment. Taking care of yourself now saves you so much pain and difficulty later.
Exactly. Your body is the only place you have to live for your entire life. Treat it with respect and care.
And when you feel good physically, everything else improves. Your mood, your energy, your ability to focus. Health truly is the foundation.
Absolutely. Now let's move to the fifth and final lesson. The fifth lesson is that you are responsible for your own happiness. No one else can do it for you.
This is a lesson many people resist because it's uncomfortable. It's easier to blame others or wait for circumstances to change.
Yes. People often think, I'll be happy when I get that job, or I'll be happy when I find the right partner. But happiness doesn't work that way.
External things can bring temporary joy, but they don't create lasting happiness. Real happiness comes from within, from how you think and how you respond to life.
Right. And the problem is, when you depend on others or on external situations for your happiness, you give away your power.
You become a victim of circumstances. If things go well, you're happy. If things go wrong, you're miserable. Your emotional state is controlled by things outside of you.
Exactly. And that's no way to live. So the solution is to take full responsibility for your own happiness.
This means understanding that happiness is a choice, not a result. You can choose to focus on what's good in your life. You can choose to be grateful. You can choose to let go of things you can't control.
Yes, and it also means working on yourself. Build a life that reflects your values. Develop skills that make you feel proud. Surround yourself with positive people.
And learn to enjoy the journey, not just the destination. Don't wait for everything to be perfect before you allow yourself to be happy.
Right. Life will always have challenges. There will always be something that isn't quite right. But you can still find peace and joy in the middle of imperfection.
Also, stop comparing yourself to others. Comparison is one of the biggest happiness killers. Everyone's journey is different.
Yes. Focus on your own progress. Celebrate your own wins, even the small ones, and be kind to yourself when things don't go as planned.
Remember, you are the author of your own story. You can't control everything that happens to you, but you can control how you respond.
Exactly. And when you take responsibility for your happiness, you become free. You stop waiting for permission or approval. You start living on your own terms.
That's a powerful way to live. So those are the 5 lessons. Let me just quickly remind everyone what they are.
Yes, let's do a quick recap together. The first lesson is that you cannot please everyone, and trying to do so will only hurt you.
The second lesson is that failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of success.
The third lesson is that time is your most valuable resource, and once it's gone, you can never get it back.
The fourth lesson is that your health is your foundation, and without it, nothing else really matters.
And the fifth lesson is that you are responsible for your own happiness. No one else can do it for you.
These 5 lessons can truly change your life if you take them seriously and apply them.
Yes, and the beauty of these lessons is that it's never too late to start. Even if you're just learning them now, you can begin using them today.
Every day is a new opportunity to make better choices, to grow, and to live more intentionally.
Exactly. So we encourage everyone listening to think about these lessons. Maybe write them down. Reflect on which one you need to focus on most right now.
And then take one small action today, just one step in the right direction. That's how change begins.
Right. Small, consistent actions lead to big results over time. You don't have to change everything at once.
Just start somewhere and be patient with yourself. Growth takes time, but it's always worth it.
Before we finish, I also want to remind everyone that learning these lessons is just the beginning. Living them is what makes the difference.
Yes, knowledge without action doesn't create change, so take what you've learned today and put it into practice.
And remember, we're here to support you on your journey. This podcast exists to help you improve your English and also to help you grow as a person.
So if today's episode was helpful, please let us know in the comments. Share your thoughts, share which lesson resonated with you most.
And if you haven't already, make sure to explore other episodes on our channel. We have many helpful conversations on topics like confidence, communication, habits, relationships, and much more.
Each episode is designed to give you valuable insights in simple English, so you can learn and grow at the same time.
Yes, so take some time to listen to other episodes. You'll find something useful in each one.
And if you enjoyed today's episode, share it with someone who might need to hear it. These lessons can help anyone at any stage of life.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for being with us today. We really appreciate you spending your time with us.
Yes, thank you. We hope this conversation has given you something valuable to think about and to use in your life.
Take care of yourself, stay curious, and keep learning. We'll see you in the next episode.
Goodbye, everyone. Have a wonderful day.